Good morning to everyone. I don't know how many people are going to be up early this morning. It's 8:30 Sunday. Uh just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on. Why I titled the video the way I did is because in November we have a vote coming in that we have to vote on. So just want to remind all the truckers what they're doing to us here in California. So understand in November they're going to need our votes to vote for some Democrats. Uh, please don't vote for the Democrats. Vote for whoever you want because we need to let these people know, what they're doing to us here in California. Um, Stick to your guns, fellas. Stick to your guns. NDS, thanks for being in the neighborhood, bro. Sam, I am. What's going on, bro? Jeff Crow. So yeah, just remember in November they're gonna need our votes. November of this year. Uh, don't vote for these people. Do not vote for these people. Uh, they want to make our lives hard. Let's make their life hard as well. We need to change this state, and the only way we're going to change it is by showing these guys that what they are doing to us is not good and not voting them in. That's what we need to stop. Um, so they're talking about we are striking all month now. They're gonna go for a whole month at the ports. The grumpy trucker. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, they're talking about striking the whole month, which is good, And I know some of you guys still need to work, but if you guys can give us an hour and a half, 2 hours of your time by caravanning, by picketing with us, uh, and then go do your load. That would show some support. I think the more we do this, the more they'll finally realize what they are doing. In case you guys are just focusing on just what this law is going to do to the trucking industry, okay? Let me put a few scenarios out there. If these people have the power to just title us and say you're not a leased on owner operator no more, you have to become a company driver. Who is to say that later on down the line they're not going to come up with some kind of law to say you can't be a construction worker, you have to be a janitor? If we give them this kind of power, what else can they do to us? People understand this just doesn't affect the trucking community. Just think about that. Who gave them the power to say you can't lease on no more? Because of all these lawsuits that we have with leased on owner operators, now we're going to make a law where you can lease on. This is the way we pay our bills. This is the way you feed your family. You catch up on your credit cards. Stuff like this. With the 1099. Who's to say that these people can't start doing this stuff to us? If we let this happen, who's to say that's not going to happen? So for all you guys that are out there side busting, because the first day we started the protest anyway, and I was on my personal pickup, and some moron, union worker, of course, I got my signs on my pickup truck, and he pulls up on the side real fast and he says, "You guys are effing up, don't you know Jimmy Hoffa?" And I try to catch up to him, to see, what he had to say, but obviously, he took off. I could not catch up to him. I tried and tried, but I just couldn't catch up to him. He got some pretty good openings on me where he was able to slip and slide, and He got away from me. Not that I was gonna beat him up or anything, but I just wanted to hear why he thought that what we were doing was wrong, But that's the thing, people. You guys need to remember that this is not just about truckers. This is eventually going to trickle down to stupid stuff, other stupid stuff that these people are going to think about to tax us. You know, this is all tax purposes, more money. California is poorer than poor. We got no money over here. We're scratching the bottom of the barrel. That's why they need to find another avenue to pull money out from the people. Because we're so poor. This state is so damn poor. That's why they're doing this. It has nothing to do with getting your own authority. It has nothing to do with hauling freight. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about them getting the money, so they can have more money to play with, so they can have more power to say so in the United States. Money talks. Money talks. We all know that. Money talks. Where's our tax money going to? They can tell you guys it's going to the streets, police departments, fire departments, and all this other stuff. We all see it in media. It's going to Ukraine. It's going to all other states. But here, we're having the inflation problem. I know everybody else, the rest of the world is having the inflation problem, but why are we sending out money somewhere else? So there you go. But remember, in November, people, November, they're going to need our votes. Don't vote for them. Don't vote for Democrats. Vote for anybody else, whoever else you want. Just don't vote for Democrats. Let these people know that, okay, you guys want to mess with us, we'll mess with you guys. You won't have our vote. Whether you think our votes count or not, just vote. Just vote. Because we have to make some noise. We have to do something. Because these guys just, they ain't getting in California. They don't know when to stop. It's like they're having a competition. Where can we find to tax the people? We have to find somewhere to tax the people. Who can we tax? So, thanks everybody for waking up early in the morning. I've been looking up to see who's protesting in the ports. We have some pretty big companies protesting, companies that have leased on, 30, 40 trucks, and they have their guys out there protesting. It's great, man. It is great. It's hard work because it's hotter than a mud down here. But they got their fleet of leased on owner operators out there, which is great. But again, if you're out there on the port and you see the guys out there protesting, give them, an hour, 2 hours, get out of your truck, protest with them, let these people hear us, the more they hear us, the more they'll finally realize, wait a minute, what's going on here, So just do us that favor, just help us out a little bit. Give us an hour, 2 hours of your time. We all know that we all have to pay bills, we have to pull that one load, 2 loads, but if you can just help us out like that, that'd be highly appreciated. Let's see who's in the neighborhood this morning with me. Appreciate you guys. NDS, Grumpy the Trucker, Joe, good morning, NDS. That's what I was doing. That's right, NDS. Gushaw, good morning, NDS. Roll with no to AB5 law sign while rolling, making your loads will help people. There you go. Yeah, that's another good one. NDS, just put a sign on your truck. No ABS, no ABA, no AB5. Just put a sign on your truck. Put a sign on your trailer. Just so people can see it. That's a good one. Gus Monkey, what up? Troquero empresario. We, the people, need to stand up and hurt these big corporations' pockets one by one. Well, right now, you know, we're not focusing on hurting the corporations, okay? Right now, we are focusing on taking this law off, bro. Uh, I mean, these unions are the ones that gave up all this money for this AB5, and they put this trick Lorena Gonzalez on there, so she can flaunt her ass and her tits to Gavin Newsom. So, and dumbass, he signed it. So hopefully, we make enough noise for them to come and look at this law again and do something about it. Sam, I am a union guy mad at truckers protesting, striking. Laugh out loud. Uh, Ramos, hello from Virginia. Virginia in the house. Thanks for being in the neighborhood, Virginia. And Diaz, I haven't heard of owner operator or 1099 for AB5 law. But that's just the thing, NDS, that these dudes, they're just thinking of themselves. They don't know what this law can trickle down to. If they can tell us you can't be a leased on owner operator, what else can they not tell us not to do? Who gave them the power to put titles on us? Who gave them the power to do that? So if they can do this, can they come and make a law and say, you know what? You can't be a construction worker no more. You got to be a janitor. If they let this happen, if we don't say nothing about this and just say, okay, yeah, just be an owner operator, this can trickle down to a whole bunch of other stuff. It's bad enough, like I said, that these people here in this state, all they're doing is just looking to see where they can tax the people. What loophole can they find to tax the people? And if they can do that, they can do anything after this. But and yes, it's just these arrogant owner operators, that, oh, it's better for me, the rates will go higher. The rates are not going to go higher, dumbass. They're going to stay the same. You can negotiate all you want. They're not going to change. I guarantee you. But you just got arrogant, dudes that get together, and it's like DIY said. DIY said me. If you guys haven't seen his channel, go check him out. Him and his brother, Cassius King. Go check out their channels. It's just exactly what he said. If you tell the lie long enough, you'll believe it. Okay? So if I tell a lie and I tell it to you guys and you guys repeat it, guess what? Before you know it, everybody's repeating it and everybody thinks it's the right thing to do. Same thing, NDS with these truckers that think that this is a good law for them, that it's going to be good for the future. They get together and, they want to floss to see who's got the biggest, right? And, well, I got this and I got that. And well, I got this. Well, I make this and I make that. Arrogant. They're just arrogant, But just think about that, people. November, they're going to need our votes. Don't vote for Democrats. If you're out there, you see these people protesting and you're going into the port, help them out. Give them an hour, 2 hours of your time, get out of your truck, protest, help them out. Let these people hear your voice out there. I think the more that we get together, the more threat we show. So, yeah, that's the rumor. We're going to go at it for another month. I don't know if the guys from Oakland did it. I'm still waiting to see something on social media about Oakland. But if LA's gonna do it, might as well do it big, fellas. Might as well do it big. If you guys see protesters out there again, get out of your truck, help them out, give them an hour, 2 hours of your time if you can spare it. Like NDS said, put a sign on your truck, even though you're nowhere near the Long Beach port, the LA port, put a sign on your truck, no AB5, and drive around with it. Let the people know that you as a trucker are against this law. Let's see who else is in the neighborhood. Sam, I am. Okay, Chris Ramos. Hello from Virginia and Diaz. Okay, Gus Monkey is going to Nancy Pelosi's pocket. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I would not doubt it. I would not. Her and her nephew, there's some corrupt sons of biscuits. That is for sure. But that's what I'm saying. November comes, people, don't vote for these people. Whatever they want, don't give them your vote. Unknown user, is in it against the freedom? They want to control us like that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, unknown user. I mean, that's what it sounds like, and some blind people, they think this is just about the transportation department industry. It's not. If they can do this, what else can they try to do to us? Val, I think California has a lot of money. We give out more to the federal government than any other state. The politicians just want more money. We just need to vote these people out. You're right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, California is broke. Yeah, in their eyes, California is broke. Uh, our cities are third world cities. Our streets and freeways are full of potholes. Yeah, we're broke, so they need this money so they claim. Oh man, Grumpy the trucker. I hope all Democrats catch the coronavirus. I'm with you with that one, Grumpy the trucker. I am with you with that one. Robert V. There's no support. We'll get it, Robert. We'll get it, Robert. We will get it. Like I said, right now, we have, well, they have about 200 trucks protesting every day. Hopefully this week we can show some more support. Like I said, if you're out there, you see them, give them an hour, 2 hours, support. And like NDS said, put a sign on your truck, put a sign on your trailer, no AB5, um, some of the four-wheelers that are driving around, they don't even know what the hell's going on. They just see the caravan and what the hell. But if you have a sign, then they can Google that up real quick, and hopefully somebody that's in the right position will see it and get at Gavin Newsom. I don't know, just saying. Last in line 70. For those worried you and get your residence in South Dakota, stay 24 hours and get a PO box is all about. Yeah. Last in line. I understand that. We understand that what is, what we have to do. We all understand that, that's just the theme. Some of us don't want to do that. Some of us want to lease onto companies. Some of us are happy leasing onto companies. We don't want to deal with the paperwork. We don't want to deal with negotiating rates. There's a whole lot of things, especially going into the ports. There's a whole lot of things that we have to deal with to get that truck in there. We have to make an appointment for it. All kinds of stuff. So it's not easy for somebody that works for the port to be a one-man gang and try to do a whole bunch of loads. If you can have somebody take care of all the paperwork, all the gibberish stuff, it would be better. That's why these guys lease on. That's why they lease on to companies, so the companies can deal with that. They can deal with all the negotiating and all that stuff, and these guys just go in, pull the load, come and deliver it or drop it. So understand. Some of us are not built to be, how should I say it? Owners of fleets. Some of us are not built that way. Some of us just want to be one gang truck. That's all. And there's nothing wrong with that. For all these arrogant sons of biscuits that are, you know, wow, you should do this and you. I understand that, but understand that other guy. The guy that only wants to lease onto a company, that doesn't want to deal with all that mumbo jumbo, that doesn't want to sit in front of a computer and floss what he's got and what he's doing and all that. No, this guy just wants to work, go home, chill out with his family. That's it. That is it. But thanks, anyways. I appreciate that. Last in line. Friday Trucking. Good morning. Good morning. Robert B. Let's ride on the mud flaps. Yeah, you can ride on the mud flaps as well. I mean, just put it on your truck, man. Just put it on your truck and show support. If you are against the AB5, do everything that you can to let the people know, them four wheelers know that, hey, this is wrong. I understand right now the way they're gonna regulate it, the way they're gonna they're gonna supervise this law is by the IRS. That's it. That's it. Uh, because you guys have to think about something. So they want to see you can't lease onto a company, right? So who's gonna tell that company, hey, you can't lease that guy on, right? So the only way they're gonna be able to regulate that is when they file their taxes. So they're gonna find that company for every leased on owner operator that they have. It's not that the companies don't want to pay. It's not that they don't want to pay their taxes. Believe me, it's not. I don't mind paying their taxes. I don't mind paying my driver's taxes. But they want more money on a weekly basis. The only way they're going to get it by a 1099. That's all. It's not you can't run a truck under a W2. You can't. That's just the bottom line. If you're a one-man gang under a W2, you can't run it. There's tire expenses. The tires themselves. I mean, two tires. Say the Steer tires, $1,100. You can't run a truck under a W2. That's what these idiots don't understand. That's why I tell you, November, don't vote for these fools. None of these fools. I don't care if it's a female, a transgender, a dude, a freaking whatever he is. Do not vote for these sons of biscuits. Screw these Democrats. Joe, what's going on, Joe? I got a sign back my trailer saying, "Let's go, Brandon." Good stuff, bro. Keith, Gavin Newsom running for president. Can't wait to see what happens with that. Yeah, don't vote for that dude. Do not vote for Gavin Newsom, people. Don't vote for that dude. Show this dude, hey, yeah. Mess with us, we're gonna mess with you as well. You want our support, but yet you want to support the union, not the people. Troquero, if we hurt corporations' pockets, they will be on our side. You said it yourself. Money talks. We protest May Day 2 years ago. No change. It's all right, Troquero. It's all right, bro. It's all right. We will keep protesting. Um, if you think protesting doesn't work, you know, fine. We're gonna keep protesting, bro, regardless of what anybody tells us. And I'm gonna support the protesters, regardless of what anybody says. We're done. We shouldn't do it. Don't care. Don't care. My lease on the people that want to lease onto my company, I'm gonna lease them on. I will take that hit. I will take that hit with taxes. I don't care. I don't care. But this is crap. This is totally crap. Sam, I had a thought about this AB5. I wonder if the mega carriers help push this through so they could monopolize the port and stay. No, no, Sam, believe me, like Swift and Knight, Walmart, JB Hunt, Landstar. Nah, bro. Because all five of these mega companies here in California, bro, have brokered their loads off to other companies. I know three companies that have been kicking butt for Swift, Knight, Walmart, Target, and Ross out of the ports, out of the ports, right? They have their company drivers as well, but they just don't have enough company drivers to cover these loads. So for all these people also that say, well, maybe, these guys should not order so much freight. How could you tell Walmart not to order so much freight? Target, Ross, everybody shops here, so they need that freight. They need that freight. But the Sam, the one that gave up all the money is the unions. This trick, Lorena Gonzalez, that's who she's representing, the unions. So she went over there, gave that corrupt dude, Gavin Newsom, a whole bunch of millions of dollars, showed her tits, showed her ass, and this fool signed. That's it. Bottom line. NDS. I didn't know Newsom was banging Lorena Gonzalez. Yep. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I would not doubt it. Believe me. I mean, did you see that fool sign? He had a happy face like he had just gotten some from that trick. Abraham, Lorena Gonzalez's husband is Nathan Fletcher. Coincidentally, the guy who wants to regulate the carb in diesel in California. See what I mean? See what I mean? Thanks a lot, Abraham. Appreciate that info. See? They're all in this. I mean, they're just corrupt. It's a corrupt Democrat party here in California, So please, November, don't vote for these idiots. Nothing has to do with the Democrats. Don't vote for it. Showtime. How do you work at the porch with your own authority? Go to the website www.uiia, and you'll get all the information from there, bro. To Papa, the Uber and Lyft drivers started this AB5 crap. And what happened to them? They went to Sacramento, they gave a bunch of millions, and they're out of it, So that just goes to show how corrupt these Democrats here in California are. Well, Gavin Newsom. Okay, got Gus Monkey. So can authority to authority do business? Can they haul loads for one another? Nope. So they're saying Gas Monkey. So they're saying Gas Monkey Trucking has to get their own loads. So on that Raycon sheet, it should say Gas Monkey Trucking. It can't say Above and Beyond Trucking, the Raycon to you. They cannot say that. It says Gas Monkey only. So unless you're leased on to my company, that's the only way I can give you freight. But Gas Monkey Trucking has to get their own stuff. It's the way it works. I'm not double brokering the load. You are leased on to me. Your truck says Above and Beyond Trucking. So when I give you that Raycon sheet to go haul that load, you are working for my company, correct? Well, not anymore. You have to get your own stuff. The truth sayer, my buddy is making 3 to 5K a week as a company driver moving intermodal freight. How is that even possible? It's possible because this is what's going on. So these people, they started going crazy that there was a shortage of drivers, right? That they didn't have enough drivers. So the companies, the big companies, they said, you know what? We need to find a way to get all these containers out of the port, to get all these containers out of the rail. How can we do it? That was pretty much like I was being sarcastic and trying to ask you guys that a question at the same time. Anyways, so the companies came up with this plan. Instead of paying these guys with the W-2, let's pay them with the 1099. More money equals more work. Who's not going to work for more money, you know? So that's the way these companies were able to motivate these drivers to work more. And if you guys just don't know, the port truckers broke a record this year. They were screaming and hollering that they were short of drivers, right? They broke a record. The ships didn't stay out there that long, and the containers got moved out of the port the fastest. They broke records this year. So you guys tell me, how were they motivated to work so damn hard? By these Democrats saying that we had a shortage of drivers? That's not going to motivate a trucker. You pay that trucker the right amount of money, he's going to haul that load. So yeah, that's what happened. And that's the way these guys are making good money right now, because they are getting paid with the 1099. So there you go. There's your answer right there. Pop Targon Trucking. Hey y'all, NDS, they're gonna catch it in Texas from what I heard. Oh, I hope this crap doesn't spread. I'm serious. I'm serious. I hope this crap does not spread, because this is crazy. MDS. But yeah, again, November, they need our votes, people. All you truckers, they need our votes. Do not vote for Democrats. Do not vote for these fools. Let me see. Big O, the only one who understands own our own operators, not even company drivers, understand that expense of a truck. Yeah. Rodriguez, if you're a owner operator with your own authority, do they tax you twice with this AB5? Well, Rodriguez, this is the way it works. So if you have your own authority, right? Say Rodriguez Trucking, right? Rodriguez Trucking is going to get paid, say for instance, $2,000, and then Gerardo Rodriguez has to be paid by Rodriguez Trucking with the W-2. That's the way it works. So, you know what? Since we're on the topic, let me give you guys a little example. Let me do it on this. Let me give you guys a little example of what I do. I'm trying to look for a marker or something, because I don't think you guys will be able to see a pin. So let me give you guys a little example of how I tax myself. Damn, that sounds nasty. The way I pay my taxes, okay? So I do a W-2 on myself once a month, not once a week. I do it once a month, and I do it through QuickBooks. So say for instance, what I do, I pay myself the minimum wage. The minimum wage is $15 an hour. $15 an hour, okay? So $15 times 8, because I'm only gonna work 8 hours a day, is $120 a day, okay? So $120 times 5, which is a week, is $600, right? So what I do is I pay myself monthly. So $600, $600 times 4, because there's 4 weeks in a month. is 2,400. 2,400. Okay. So again, I'm paying myself minimum wage. Why? Because I can, because I am the owner of the company, right? So um say for instance, on your business account you get $2,000 a month. I mean a week, a week. Let's just say 2,000 bucks a week. Um, you times that by four, that's 8,000. Am I correct? So once a month, what's going to be transferred over to your personal account is $1,923.71. Your company is going to pay $476.29. Your company. You on that W-2 is going to pay $282. That's what's going to come out of your W-2 form. So basically what you are paying, 29 cents and 282. So basically what you are paying with your company and your personal taxes is $758.29. That's what you are paying monthly on taxes. Your company is paying $476.29 for your taxes, and then your W-2 is coming out to 282 a month. A month. This is a monthly thing that's coming out of your account, and I do it through QuickBooks. For all them people that are saying, oh, companies just don't want to pay your tax. That's really not much. That's not much that you have to pay. So I do it through QuickBooks. Call QuickBooks. QuickBooks will walk you right through it, and it does it automatically, as long as that money's on your company's account. Every month, it'll be transferred over to your personal account. I mean, so you're getting 8,000 bucks a week. 8,000 bucks a week, and 1923 plus 476 and 282. So you're getting 8,000 a week. What is being transferred out of your account, the business account? Oh shit! Hold on, I did it wrong. 1923. What is being transferred from taken out on a monthly basis out of your account, and what you leave in your business account is $6,077. So it's not bad. I mean, but the 1923 is still yours. The 1,923 bucks, it's still there for you to spend. So it's not a big deal. It's not that big of an issue. But again, November, fellas, November, ladies, do not vote for these Democrats. Okay, let's see. Where did I leave off? Ooh, shit, I lost my place. They're gonna catch it in taxes. Taxes from, I heard. Yeah, that's their plan. That's the plan in the S. They're gonna get us when we file our taxes. That's the only way they can regulate it. I thought you said Texas, bro. I misread it. Taxes, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna regulate it when we file our taxes, that's for sure. Pop-Tart. UAB5 is coming to North Carolina, and what you suggest us to be prepared for. Get your own authority. Do a W-2 on yourself, the way I just explained it, Pop-Tart. That's pretty much it. Get your own authority, get your own insurance. NDS, I make more money a week than a whole month as a company driver. I make more money a week than a whole month as a company driver. That's good. That's good. That's good. NDS, don't vote for me in November. Big O, the only way okay, understand your operators don't even okay. God darn it. I'm missing out on some comments. I am lost. Let me see. Where the hell? Okay, Big O. Big O. You had the opportunity to get rid of the government a couple of months ago. Y'all made a big mistake. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did, Big O. Igor, hello. Pop Tart, Joe Biden, anyone wants to vote him in again? Troquero, I'm not against protesting, but we need all truckers to be in the same page, or else it's pointless and a waste of time. Imagine protesting against Coca-Cola, and once you get home, DIY, what is going on? DIY, Sammy, thanks for being in the neighborhood, bro. Pop Tart, Sleepy Joe needs your vote, y'all. Tanaka, let them run California. California load is very cheap and fuel is very expensive. Yes, it is. J Rock, truck, Pop Tart, vote for Nunez. Hey, Vic, would you recommend buying a truck right now or wait for the decision of AB5? If you're a one man gang, if that's the only truck that you have, yeah, buy the truck, bro. Get in it, get in it. It's good money. It is good money. Jesus Junior Alvarez, saludos, saludos. Alvarez, Rafael, voting Republican. We need business support. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Rafael. That is for sure. Ramos, I currently pull containers out of North Fork and Portsmouth, Virginia for Walmart and Williamsburg, Virginia. But I'm a company driver, which make it easy for me, and I average about 15. Yeah, yeah. You see, that's it's that's the way lease down owner operators want to work. Easy. They just want to haul freight. That's all. So let them haul freight. All this trying to push, okay, you want to be an owner operator? Well, this is what an owner operator is all about. Who gave the government that power to say that, to pop their chest out at us and say, no, that's not what an owner operator is. This is what an owner operator is. You want to be an owner operator? This is the way it's supposed to be. Who gave them the right to do that to us? Who? So again, if we let them get away with this, who's to say tomorrow they say, you know what, tomorrow, you can't be a construction worker no more. You're not fit to be a construction worker. You go do some janitorial work. Who's to say they're not going to say stuff like that if they can get away with this, Because this is pretty much what they're saying. We are tired of these lawsuits. Guess what? This is what an owner operator is all about. This is what you have to be. If not, get the hell out of here. We, the people, going to stand for this? Come on. If I can't make it any plainer for you guys, I don't know what else, especially, them arrogant truckers that, oh, it's going to be better for me. If I can't make this any simpler than this, I don't know what else I can say to you guys. But stop looking at the window. Look what's behind the window. There's a bigger picture behind the window, people. And that bigger picture is they're going to make us do what they want us to do if they can get away with this law. I know I'm passionate about this thing because, lease down owner operators, we need them. We need lease down owner operators. You can say that companies are misclassifying. You can say whatever you want. But we need these truckers. If this thing falls through, it's going to be a mess. It is going to be a mess. So we need to stop this right now, right now. So we're going to, the rumor is another month of protesting, and hopefully, hopefully the right people feel it in their pocket where they're not getting their socks, t-shirts, shoes, what have you. Hopefully they feel it. Uh, but I hope our brothers and sisters up there in Oakland, they start doing the same thing, because we need to unite in this and slow this down, not shut it down, just slow it down so they can understand companies and unions, they can't cover all this freight. And there is a lot of companies out there in Long Beach and LA that understand that they don't have enough company drivers to cover all this freight. If you guys look at some of the videos that they are posting, there's big companies out there that have their leased on owner operators out there, protesting, and their company drivers, because they don't want this. Listen to the people. People don't, you're stuck in an office, you're trying to figure out how to tax Californians, and this is not the way to go about it. This is the wrong way to go about it. Joker. They also want the largest corporations to push the smaller companies out of business as well. Yeah, that's true. Peter Wood, just like Def, but people kept voting that way. Yeah, yeah. Retired Democrats. Yeah, go for that, Ramos. Uh, Theo Trucker. 1,500 a week for a company driver is good though. And you're home every night. That's good. Yes, it is, Theo. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Jonathan Holloway. But this is the thing, Theo. This is the thing. Okay. Company drivers, they do their thing, with the 1099, they do their thing and they go home. Leased on owner operators, they don't go home. They push. Our mentality is a little different. Our mentality is, let's push for 3-4 days, and then we have 3 days off, because we've made enough money. Okay, companies need some of these loads in the middle of the night to be pulled out, emergency, ASAP. They don't call company drivers. They call leased on owner operators, because they know they're going to take care of it. So that's our thing. At least that was my thing when I was leased onto a company. My thing was, let me work 3-4 days, just kick butt, and I'll get a 3-day weekend off. That's the way they work. They kick butt. They kick butt. Lease on owner operators, they kick butt. Holloway, 100%. Jeff Dirt. Hey Vic, coming from Pennsylvania. Thanks a lot for being in the neighborhood. I was turned on to your channel from Cash and DIY. Pretty good dudes, smart dudes. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Ramos, Theo. Okay. Andrew. Which state is safe from this nonsense? I'm ready to move. I think the safest state is Texas. I think that's the safest state right now, because Texas will rebel against these dudes over here in California until they die. But yeah, I think Texas is the safest state right now. Expensive paper. Saludos. Thank you. Jeff Dirt. Andrew. Okay. Last in line. 70. Andrew. Okay. Trucking T. I live in Cali. My drivers live in Virginia. Do I have to give him a W-2 or a 1099? You have to give him a W-2. You have to put him on payroll. Yeah, you have to put them on payroll. At least that's their law. That's their law. They want everybody on W-2s. That is what is going on, which is horrible. Pop Tart, how much are you paying at the pumps? We're paying 6 something still. Carlos Melendez, when do you think truckers will strike to stop and put an end to abusive brokers as well? Yeah, right now we ain't concentrating on that, Carlos. We are concentrating on taking this law off, bro. Believe me. Theo Trucker, it's $7 a gallon here in Cali for diesel. Yeah, it's pretty bad, bro. It is pretty bad, Pop Tart. Rodriguez, can you get your authority through a different state like Nevada, Texas? Yeah, you can. Yes, you can, Rodriguez. 626 Trucking. Good job. Keep us informed. I'm just waiting for my MCP to. Good stuff. Good stuff. Utah Trucker, what is going on, fellas? Utah Trucker Senator are trying to have less truckers on our roads by sending all their goods on trains down to Cali. That's that's bad. That is bad, Utah truckers. That is bad. Utah, why does it only say Utah Trucker? Isn't there two of you guys? You guys don't know them guys, go check them out, man. They are on a mission. They're trying to make some dough. Gabriel Roberts, start blocking ports and roads. They don't want, they they won't do nothing until then. Yeah, I mean that's what we are doing, Gabriel. That's what we are doing. Uh, Express Inc. What's the other alternative? Work for brokers. With brokers, you will have twice the responsibility. Brokers will make people broker. Yeah, I mean, that's what they want. That's what they want. If you're if you have your authority, that rate sheet should have your authority's name on that rate sheet. I cannot give you work. You cannot come over to my company and say, I want to put your placards on my truck. You can't say that. Sharks Trucking. What's going on, bro? What is going on? Nice to finally meet you at the rally on Wednesday. No AB5 trucker. That's right, Sharks. That is right, bro. Yeah, it was nice meeting you too, bro. Flexibility and options are what people want. Let people have the option to being an employee or independent. Exactly. Well, they're taking that option from us. Right now, with this law, they're taking that option from us. We have no option. We got two things: be a company, uh, go get your own authority, or become a union worker or a company driver. That's all you have. Them are your options right there, which is crap. So again, think of the bigger picture. Don't just look at the window. Look on what's outside the window. Who's to say that these sons of biscuits later on down the line say you can't be a construction worker? You're not fit for a construction worker. You're not big enough. You're too fat. You're too tall. You have to be a janitor. Why would we let them do that to us? It just doesn't make sense. I hope my philosophy is making sense to a lot of you arrogant people that are thinking this AB5 is good for the trucking industry. And I hope this is making sense to you guys. If they can do this to us, they can try to do a whole lot of this stuff to us. So think about what they are doing. Don't just look at the window. Look outside the window. Jeff Dirt, at least let them vote on it. Don't just make the laws. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Exactly. That's the bad thing about it is they gave up a whole bunch of millions of dollars. The unions did. Gave it to Gavin Newsom. They didn't have a vote in it. They just said, "Let's do this," and Gavin Newsom signed it, and they made it into a law. That's why there's a lot of us that are saying, "Who gave these people the right to put a title on us? Who? Why? Why would we let these people just put a title on us? It's wrong. It is wrong." Blah, blah. Let's see, Chris, Utah trucker. That's a hard. That's horrible because I'm actually going to move to Salt Lake and say, okay, they're talking to themselves. Okay, the what the Alvarado, brother, do you have a Facebook group? We are with the Port of LA and LB. We're owner ops, thousands of us, and would love for you to join. I don't have a Facebook. This is my only platform here. But you'll see me out there. You'll see me out there. I was out there all 3 days last week. Uh, the first day I was there, all day, and then I had a couple of my guys down there with us. Thursday I was down there not long, and then Friday same thing. But yeah, I'll be down there. I'll be down there tomorrow as well. Uh, I drive a black Toyota Tundra, so I'll have my signs there. I'm gonna see if I can send a couple of guys over there as well tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be down there. Trucker and T. They erased your message, Trucker and T. Owner ops are needed. Drayage is so volatile, and it should make sense for the majority of the truckers have only company driver. Exactly, exactly. It's just this trick, and the unions they got together and they're trying. What I see is the unions are trying to push their way into companies, and companies are shutting doors completely because they're trying to come around. Like right now, they're XPO. XPO got into the same dumb lawsuit. They lost. Uh, well, they didn't lose. What they did is they paid their leased on owner operators. Here's some money. Please don't sue us. But we're gonna shut down the intermodal and the drayage department. They sold it to STG. STG bought it. And right now, the unions are trying to get into STG. They had a big old vote over there. For what I hear, most of the drivers said no to the union. So they're going to count the votes Monday. But this is what it seems like. The unions are just trying to get into companies right now because, the more money they have, the more influence they have on these Democrats here in California because they're going to pay them and they're going to do whatever the hell the unions want. So that's the thing. Ba, 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 ba. Truck and T, thanks for answering, brother. No problem. Wooden Bikes, good morning, good Wooden Bikes. Utah Trucker, I'm solo. My brother is a CDL tester now. So anyone wants their CDL for cheap, hit me up. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Last in line, what's the update on the AB5 process? Right now, we don't have an update. Right now is, it's all about just trying to get the right people to hear us and go up there and fight again. Hopefully, Newsom sees this, sees something, and rethinks this because he is going to need our votes. He is going to need our votes. November comes around, fellas, ladies, remember that. In November, they're going to need our votes. Do not vote for these people. There is too much demand, even for the big carriers. Yeah, there is. Yes, there is. Reyes Gonzalez, a little late, but what's going on, Vic? Just trying to help the people out, bro. Just trying to give some understanding of this AB5 to people. Jonathan Holloway, this is a global thing. They're doing the farmers and Finland the same way. Yeah, same thing, bro. Same freaking thing. Yes. Look at the Canadian brothers up there. They went through it. So we are gonna do our best to try to have somebody hear us out. Um, I can't be there every day, but this is the way I'm gonna support by putting this information out, and when I can send my guys down there to protest and send my behind down there as well. But we need to put a stop to this because this is not good for anybody. New mic TV. Can a carrier sell the load on 85 base? The owner opts to avoid AB5 and still get paid 1099. No, Mike. This see, just scratch off 1099s. Okay, just scratch off the 1099. And again, I said this on my last video. For you guys that get 1099s on a yearly basis, this year you will not be getting a 1099. So don't worry about if you don't get a 1099. Don't call your broker, your carriers. Don't call them up. I'm telling you right now, 1099s are no longer going to be passed out. It's up to you to keep track on how much money you make a year so you can file for that money. Don't try to cheat. Don't try to cheat because the IRS will catch you. So please don't try to cheat. Don't put yourself in that predicament. Just claim everything that you made that year. Don't expect a 1099 from anyone. Just keep track of what you're making on a yearly basis. That's it. Woods and bikes. They should ask the truckers what they think and how they feel. Exactly. And they didn't. They didn't. I got kicked off of Facebook in 2020 for no reason, but they probably didn't want me to. They didn't want me on there because I would criticize Democrats every chance I got. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What can you say? Money talks. Money talks, Ramos. NDS. Where are they protesting tomorrow? Same thing. APL. APL. They are going to start at APL in the back on the bobtail side. They're going to start from there. Everybody gets together from 7 to 8, and then at 8 o'clock we start caravanning through the freeways. So yeah, come on down, NDS. Joe, same thing happened to Tony X out of Fontana. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, that company was, man, that was a good company. We used to offer them. Good company, man. It was nice. Yeah, they shut down doors because of the law. Yeah. Express, to your point, toll shut down in SoCal. Companies cannot always afford the union control and oppression. As a farmer teamster, I understand the good, the bad, and the ugly of being union and not. Uh, yeah, I just, oh man, I just don't understand people why they would even go union. A lot of pensions have been ripped off. Uh, you know, unions are they're a trip. They're a trip. And don't get me wrong. I got my daughter and my son-in-law. They're union people, and to this day, I tell them I don't understand you guys. What's the big deal about the union? A pension? Well, what's the big deal about a pension? Make some money, invest the money, make more of an interest, invest in your money than a stupid pension. At 60 something years old, you're gonna be able to enjoy that money. Enjoy the money right now while you're young. But you know, different folks, different strokes for different folks. That is for sure. Utah trucker. I used to be a damn until I realized they are not for the working class. Also, I can't have my kids fall victim to their. Yeah, exactly, Utah trucker. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I've never voted. Never voted. I just I was one of them guys that didn't believe that my vote count until Trump came into office, and his when he was going for a second round. That's when I was like, yes, I'm gonna vote, and I voted for Trump, and it didn't happen. But now, no Democrats. I don't vote for no Democrats. These dudes are not for our people. That's for sure, Utah. They are not for anyone in America. They are for themselves, which is wrong. Wooden bikes. Are the ports and customers mad because the freight isn't moving? No, they're not. They are not. They are for us. The ports, the PD, DOT, security, they are working with us, and that's a good thing. That is a good thing because they see it themselves. We spoke to a sergeant, like I said, on my first video, we spoke to a sergeant, and the sergeant said, you know, what stops them from doing something else to us? We are cops and we have to contract people to, fix our stuff, do our software and stuff, and if they start this, they can stop a whole lot of stuff, so they are for us. They are for this protest. Cops, ports, everybody's for it. So, it's a good thing. It is a good thing, you know. Theo, bro, you don't mention small shop mechanics. You don't mention used trucks, dealerships, and small shops. Will they hurt too if they? Yeah, Theo. All of them will be hurt. All of them will be hurt, especially the truck dealers. They are gonna be. It's gonna be pretty bad. Insurance companies, they're gonna be, anybody that has to do with the transportation department right now is gonna be hurt. Warehouses, everybody. They just don't see it, They just see truckers. That's all they're looking at. Only the truckers are going to be hurt, but they don't see that the warehouses are going to be hurt. They're going to have to lay people off because there's nothing for them to offload. Used truck dealers, because who do they sell their trucks to? They don't sell these trucks to company drivers. They don't sell these to mega companies. Mega companies are the ones that are turning them in. Who buys these? Owner operators, leased on owner operators. So there's a lot of people that are going to be affected by this, not just the truckers. And this is what these people are not seeing. Who is going to be hurt by this? Team Tiny Trucking in Cali with my own numbers. When AB5 going to get me $7? Yeah, good luck with that, Team Tiny. The rates are not going to change. Believe me, the rates are not going to change. The rates are going to stay the same. When if this thing really pushes to kick out leased on owner operators, the rates are not going to change. For all you arrogant people that think that the rates are going to go high, they are not. You might get $20, $30 more, but they're not going to change. Talk to the big dogs. They will tell you these rates are not going to change. Drivers or employees, for that matter, shouldn't depend on a company or union to supply their every needs. Everyone is responsible to themselves and their family to start their own retirement. Last in line, used to want to join the union. Now I see they don't stand with the workers. Big Tone, your stuff got deleted, bro. Kenneth, truckers are not the only ones being affected. Every day, American citizens are as well. Yeah, that's true. As a driver, company, or independent, everyone needs a minimum of 6-month emergency fund. Leones Express. See, this is what kills me. This is what he says: as driver, company, or independent, everyone needs a minimum of 6-month emergency fund and saving. This way we cannot afford to survive. As a company, you're not going to be able to say that. So what do? They open up a 401k for you. And you think you have money there, right? But when you go to pull that money out, what happens? What happens when you pull that money out? Think about it. They penalize you with a higher interest rate, and they make you put money back in there. So leased on owner operators, they have that money. But just think about that. Company drivers, that's why nobody wants to be a company driver. Now that they've become a leased on owner operator, they don't want to go backwards and be a company driver. They don't want to work for unions. Talk to leased on owner operators, Elvis Martinez, saludos. Jonathan Holloway says, hell no. Kevin and Betty, I can't advantage. Yes, but if truckers stop, we ain't done. We must always stand with the truckers. Yes, thank you for that, Kenneth and Betty. Kevin and Betty. Why did I say? Why did I keep saying Kevin? Kevin and Betty. Sorry about that. Not enough coffee this morning. Woods and bikes. Is anybody physically going to the state capitol and protesting and discussing in person to your state's lawmakers? They are. They are. The trucking association is out there, and you know the trucking association is. I mean, the American Trucking Association is trying their hardest. Up there, and we are trying down here. Um, we have big companies that are out there protesting. So we are trying every which way we can. Uh, Greg from the Trucking Association has done so much for us for this. His association is the one that postponed this from becoming into a law, but you know the courts didn't even want to look at the case. So they are trying, believe me. The trucking American Trucking Association, I mean, they're trying. Thank God for them. Kevin and Betty are done. Kevin and Betty penalty, 626 trucking. Are they protesting at the rail yards? I don't know if they're protesting at the rail yards. I'm not sure. I'm all involved in the ports. I'm in the ports. Uh, it gets taxed. Theo Trucker, it's all about the tax, bro. Yes, yes, it is. Theo, owner operators put a lot of deductions. They don't want that. Exactly. Ramos, I want to buy my own truck because I want 18 speed, but right now it doesn't seem to be a good time to get into commitment like this. It's how you feel, bro. It's how you feel. I can't tell you what to do when it comes to being an owner operator because it is a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility. But the money's great. The money's great. You can make your own hours. You can work whenever you want to work. You can make as much money as you want to work. So it's pretty much up to you. But I cannot tell you go get it, do it. I could say yeah, but at the end of the day, it's got to be up to you, bro. Joe, God bless America. Let freedom ring. That's right. That's right. All right, fellas, ladies, thank you all for tuning in. I know it's a Sunday, it's early in the morning, but I appreciate all you guys. And again, just remember in November when they need our votes, don't vote for Democrats. Let them feel it that we are not behind them, just like they're not behind us. And for you people that think AB5 is a good thing for truckers, uh, think outside the box. If they can do this to truckers, what else can they do to us? Do they have the right to title us? Do they have the right to tell us where to go work and how to go work? Do they have that right? Because if this law goes full speed ahead, it's we are pretty much giving them the power to tell us all that: where to work, when to work, how to work. And that's not America. That is not our freedom. That's not what our soldiers went overseas to fight for. We might as well just become a communist country because this is what California is ending up to be, a communist state. You know, the government runs us. The government is going to tell us how to work, when to work. So think about that, fellas. All right. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Enjoy your Sunday. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys in our next video.